Good morning and welcome to all of yours on MAQ TV. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the chairman, the big man, Mohammed Qureshi. He's here with us. He's the chairman of Cricket Council USA. He's the chairman of MAQ TV. And if I continue to say all the things that he's chairman of, it will take me for the entire morning. But one thing, he's the CEO of Cricket Management Group and the CEO of the MCL that we're all very excited about that will take place in Pakistan. Everyone in Pakistan is excited. The former Pakistani opener, Shoaib Mohammad, has described this gentleman as a genius for bringing cricket to Pakistan at the domestic level. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good morning, Vinod. All is well.
Well, tell us about all this great news. The MCL, people in Pakistan, they are so happy that you're bringing MCL to Pakistan because you're now giving the poor man and those who thought that life was not fair, you're making it fair for them by giving them an opportunity. Tell us a bit about that vision, Mark.
The MCL is major cricket league for the Pakistan and the young players and any kind of players they have been not get opportunity. So bring back to them as give him the great opportunity to show them talent what they have. Like we have program in USA, US Open. There are major players, junior players and senior players. They all play together and find out the best players come out from there, and they have great opportunity to play for one of the major league, CPL, GT20, and American leagues. So basically, this is the program in Pakistan. They have neglecting their lots, and hopefully we work together in Pakistan PC board and also local leagues, bring some talent where they are players have not opportunity like. They don't have financial capable to come join the leagues, and they don't have sources to reach that level, but they have talent, so we can bring more talent there. This is a major thing. We don't discourage to the player to not to have funding, not to have sources. We provide the sources and funding for the players and juniors and seniors, which is they deserve to be play for one of the major league, and this great opportunity for their, and we open the door for every one of them, not like just being who you know and have been selected. As long you have talent, you cannot be hide them, and this is the MCL about.
And take me back a bit. What was the idea behind this? When did this came into your mind? You're the visionary. You're the man who normally comes up with all these ideas about promoting cricket. When did you think about this whole MCL idea?
I was meet a lot of players and Pakistani players in US Open. During the US Open, I learned a lot of things that Pakistan happening. They close them players for the door, for departments and all, and they talk about it. So we have a long talk with a number of the players during the US Open 2020, and I learned. I said, why not we help them up this country to development the right programs, which is help to the development the players can able to get opportunity, which is they have a lot of good talents, but they've been hiding. Why? Because they don't have financial, they don't have sources, and they don't know anybody to reach that level. So MCL, I said, let's start major cricket league in Pakistan and make every city have opportunity to make the teams and play every other month one of the tournament, and we live telecasting on MAC TV and see there is a talent player hunting programs. So if the player does not have financial, we providing the cash to them to come and join and giving the lodging and foodings and all to the players. And once we see in the TV and recognizing there's a good players, we have the selectors is qualified selectors watching and all. You cannot hide them anymore. So this is idea came in during the U.S. Open, and they tell them up. Pakistan cricket department has been shut down. Prime ministers they're not opening the department where they're playing the cricket. But one thing is good he did, because I agree with this there, because all the department have the sources. People have source all department who you know, and he have connected. That's the only people is playing in department, so is not a good affected to the Pakistan cricket players, and which is like junior and they are senior. Some players they are sitting out there and watching the player and clapping out the field, but they should be playing that kind of players. And the player who's playing in Pakistan cricket level and department, they was should be sitting outside and watching the good talent, which is they've been sitting outside. So that is the I felt it, I seen them and discussed. So I said, let's start major cricket league in Pakistan and overseas Pakistani or overseas investor, they invest on the money on major cricket league in Pakistan. So I think this is a great opportunity for the talent hunting. We can bring the good news is we can bring these players, maybe 10 to 12 players on top, bring in USA immigrant to them and give them opportunity to play for GT20, CPL, and IPL and major leagues in USA. So there's a great opportunity for the cricketers.
Well, you're quite right in what you're saying, because recently Prime Minister Imran Khan mentioned that when he played department cricket, he only got in because his uncle was a selector and his cousin was the captain. So you were ensuring. So even he criticized it. Now he's looking back and criticizing and saying, I only got a chance because my family was there. But now you all are going to give that opportunity to people who you don't even know. And this is the important thing. So what has gotten people excited in Pakistan is the fact that every kid on the street who has talent could find themselves in the major league now, coming and playing in the MCL, and then from there, the US Open. Everyone dreams to play at the US Open. They could end up playing at the US Open, couldn't they?
I agree with them. If you look at Imran Khan, I have done that department. While I was in Pakistan, a young age, and the similar same thing. If you have the parents is a high power ranking or your relative, and they can appoint it to you the department cricket league also. And then some people have no connected and are not financially stand. They cannot able to join it because this is the happening. And then plus once they got in some players, you know, you have to have know somebody. Once you know somebody, his whole family has been a part of a department. That's not the work in real world. You need to give him opportunity. So Imran Khan is, I agree with this terms, and I was same thing here when I started US Open. I did the very open format, very open format. You can bring your teams, bring your players, and play. You cannot hide them. Like Ali Khan and all the USA players is popped out from there because there is no riches and poors, is no connections required, is the talent required. So our goal is major cricket league in Pakistan, talent require them. If there was talented players, definitely we're gonna play in the world cricket somewhere.
You know, we're enjoying this conversation with the chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Cricket Management Group presents MCL Pakistan MAQ T20, April 5th to 11th, 2021. Cash prizes, 10 lakhs. 5 teams participating, all live matches on MAQTV.com.
Well, welcome back. We are having this discussion with the chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi. And he's a very busy man, you know, but he has found the time early this morning to spend some time with us. Mark, we're speaking MCL. Why is it that you have made a decision that only foreigners could invest in this league and not locals in Pakistan?
Major Cricket League is the bringing the cricket investment from overseas. The reason is once you take for the local investor in Pakistan, and Pakistan have a lot of control body, and they will control that thing up. They're gonna selecting the players from the local. Let's say I have so many investor call me from Pakistan. They are Pakistani. They live in Pakistan and grown in Pakistan. So they like to invest the money for on the teams. I would not recommend it to investor can be Pakistani investor in Pakistan. They can invest it only overseas Pakistani, overseas any investor, not have to be Pakistani, anything they can invest it. Is the reason behind major. Once you selected a Pakistani investor in Pakistan, they're gonna do same thing, is they're gonna feed our purpose, what we looking achieve, because they're gonna select the player what they like to, they know to. That's why we want to wide it out on this entire tournament we're trying to do. And our program is not for that, it's program for developing cricket for the right directions, right people to involve, and they have not to say in a stake, and all stakeholder is overseas. They just like to see the proper things happening. So I'm only interested to do that. That's the, if I have foreign investors and myself as invested in the money in the cricket in Pakistan, major cricket league, so we can select and make a right decision for the players and give a great opportunity to the players who deserve. We don't want anybody to come in and say, "Well, I need my son to in and my cousin to in, or I know this person." So that's the only thing. Once you take the money out for somebody local, he trying to dictate. So we did the major cricket league overseas investors only, and all the management and done by locals.
And of course, you've had no problems at all in getting investors. You've already gotten five, and the five of the teams will be taking part in the tournament that starts on April the 5th in Hafizabad at the MAQ Cricket Stadium. So you've gotten five so far.
Yeah, no, we made it every single city, the teams, and we launching only five. We have many other one, Gwadar Falcons and Hyderabad teams is available. They already have investor in there, but we just gonna be launch five teams at the time, because short of the times we can take. So we will have traveling teams with the different cities, and every other month they will have MCL gonna be playing. But this time we can only managing it to five teams.
And the Guada, that seems to be a lovely venue. I'm excited when they come on board. Do you think they'll be coming on board very soon?
Yeah, they are. They are. Team is there, and then we putting on the team's name called God or Falcon, and then our two great investor from here is already commitment on this thing. Zain Jawanji and Noman Azimi is the owner of the investor owners there. So there is a lot of opportunity for every Pakistani. The word we have, the way we did a group like five teams we launching now, the five team have many investors there, and very easy, like everybody have die hard, they like to invest the money where it belongs to. Some of them are in there, they was looking for their own city. Last night I spoke to one of them, the investor is live in California. He asking me, can I have my city names one of the teams, and I will fund all of them investment what he needed required. So there's a lot of excitement, and I don't have any issues to bring together all the investors. This great concept, something you love, something you give, and this is not is a kind of charity. We doing the charity things for the country, so we always donating the money anyway for some good cause. So this is a great cause for the sports for Pakistan. And then Pakistani, they're coming here. They made a lot of investment overseas and making successful businesses. So they have the time to pay back. They also donating a lot of other organizations. So this is an organization be perfect opportunity for them to come a step forward and invest the money for the sports of cricket who they love.
Definitely. My final question on that topic of MCL is the prize money. What is the prize money like, and how are you all going to choose those 15 players to go overseas?
We have selecting, and we have the drafted players first, and we have five teams going to be playing with the drafted players, which is we will see the selector going to select it five different teams, so players. Once the players go in, Scott 13 players and manager and coach. That's manager coach is make a 15, and then local standby players, four of them reserve players there for each teams, and each team's players what they had it will get 10,000 Pakistani rupees just participating to come in as a cash prizes when they're winning or not winning. They will gonna get it from the winning prizes contributing by cash prizes from them. So every player have something there. As long the reach is there to play with the names that came up as selecting on the teams, they will gonna play. And then we have many selectors. They're watching best performance players, have opportunity to choose like 12 players and give him the opportunity to get the visas to immigrant visa or tourist visa to bring him USA, train them, and they will play for US Open. They will play for major other leagues. They had it, and we try out. So this great opportunity for players, because internationally, if you look at Pakistan, have only 11 to 12 players then play in national teams. So the millions of players is available to stand by. So why not give them another 12, 13 players opportunity to bring back international scale? And plus, we give exposure for Pakistan. This is a program we're going to help for the Pakistan Cricket Board to selecting more players, because we give them the work for what the Pakistan Cricket Board doing is as a combinedly. There's the involvement is that Pakistan Cricket Board's supporters and USA, because we going there for them, so we doing for there. So we hopefully all the endorsement is there and the fully support for our programs of major cricket league in Pakistan.
Wonderful indeed. Stay with us as we're interviewing the chairman of Cricket Council USA. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
हमारा बच्चा कहते हैं टीवी को मारो, ये आपसे कल बात करेंगे।
Welcome back. We still have with us this morning the chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi, and you would have heard all the good news about the PSL, the MCL in Pakistan. Right now, the PSL has been suspended for a few days. They're going to have a review in about a week's time because some of the players contracted the coronavirus. Your thoughts on that situation in Pakistan, there, Mark?
Yeah, it surprises news yesterday when I saw that thing up, and I was watching Muhammad Ali Khan was going to play on the morning yesterday, and I thought we were going to watch the game. Then news popped out and they was suspending PSL. I don't know, that was a good decision to be made by there because the tournament's halfway in, almost end of the series, and they have a few players problems and they should be more control. Look, we have done, IPL have done successfully during the pandemic, and US Open also have done very successfully during the pandemic, same situation. The organization have to take steps up and they have to done that proper way. I don't know where they got mismanagement happened, but they still have to be chance to continue and then have to finish that project where they start with the PSL. But hopefully, they have right decision from them, and I cannot just feed in my words. But in the world, I think there was everybody excited watching the games, and a shame is not they finished, but hopefully all is go well. and it's going to be affected to our tournament also, because I don't know what the government taking the steps. And we had it coming up, MCL Major Cricket League in Hafizabad on April 4th, and there was next month is 3-4 weeks behind. I don't know the government, PSL, what they, it is big impacting to our tournament also, because we was excited. A lot of players did not get chance. A lot of players does not have opportunity to play PSL. They can come and play MCL Major Cricket League. And now the government rules regulation we need to follow up, and guideline need to be followed there for local guidelines. So what they are, COVID-19 rules, and the sports is open or not, is make it a little tough situation for us to do that. We'll follow all the rules as they require, and we want to be safety for all our teams and players. We don't want just taking crazy steps, and we want to make sure all the government rules and apply there, and pandemics. This is the overseas investor tournament, and Pakistan Cricket Board is participating on those one, helping and supporting. And Omar Khan, actually, Omar Farouk is the president of MCL Major Cricket League. He is also Punjab Board Commissioner, Sports Commissioner there. So hopefully they make a right decision. They want to continue MCL or not, and they're postponing it, or they're going to be coming back the same time. So we have to major decision, discuss, have meetings for Cricket Council USA and MCL board meetings. So make sure we will take a steps properly. What's the requirement for by the governments and locals?
Well, Mark, I want to thank you for speaking on that MCL issue, the whole PSL issue. Stay with us. We want to touch base with you concerning all your tournaments that is coming up. We'll be right back.
CCUSA presents MCL T20 President Cup 2021, March 13th 14th, in Tampa. 4 teams participated: Tampa Tigers, MAQ Stars, Tampa Rebels, Samp Army. Player registration open for Draft 2021. For more information, visit cricketcouncilusa.com.
Well, welcome back, and we still have with us the chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi. And I know this is Friday, and he is a very religious man as well. He'll be praying, and I'm sure he will be praying today for all his tournaments to be COVID-free, as he has been able to do that so far. Every tournament that falls under the umbrella of Cricket Council USA since COVID has been free of any issues concerning that dreaded virus. Mark, you have next up on the table the President's Cup. I'm sure you're confident that that's going to come out very successfully.
Yes, it's a coming week. Coming week we have 13 and 14. We have MCL in Tampa. This is a new grounds. We have 2 grounds we founded, and that basically that was running by local league. Pollard and Nagesh is the management local leagues, and they're hosting first tournament for MCL. There was a 4 team participating it. There was a big names players is there and coming down to playing. Kenar Lewis and Stephen Taylor, Zishan Qureshi, and number of Farhan Ali. Is number of the players playing on this tournament. But the good thing is good impact for the local Tampa city, because this is the first event which will be broadcasting live on MAQ TV, and the ground is there. The county provided 2 fields, so hopefully all they go good. This is good development programs, and they will bring in more talent. Again, same thing on this tournament, and we will see the benefit for the US Open. Have more players will come out. And also USA cricket teams also watching it. Some good players can come out for USA. They play for USA teams and major league, minor leagues. So this is open opportunity for the players. Given performance, you definitely will play one of the leagues or all of the league for USA, a major league, minor leagues, and US Open platforms. So this is player hunting program, similar, same thing. Running it in Tampa, and hopefully all you will watch them up on MAQTV.com.
And we have 4 teams taking part there: the MAQ Stars, you have Tampa Army, Tampa Tigers, Tampa Stars, I believe. So you have 4 teams taking part.
Yeah, 4 team, and they have a lot of senior players and junior players together. So we will see physically how the players have been playing. So player hunting. 4 teams is Samp Army and Max Star, and there is Tampa Tigers and Rebel, Tampa Rebel.
Tampa Rebels, yes.
So there were 4 teams that playing, and the teams got selected, announcing on Monday all the players, and they have draft systems. They put the draft players. Some is local. Most of them, like you have South Florida's whole cover players is be there. Central Florida top players gonna be there, and then Tampa top players, and some of them outside the states. So we combine together the players. So if the local talent have more talents, and they can do the performance this tournament, definitely we're going to be selected for one of the major tournament and leagues and all we've been playing. Maybe they got one of them, and another Ali Khan and Jashkarans and Zishan Qureshi popping out to recognizing to USA cricket.
Well, Mark, stay with us. We still have coming up all the information on the MAQ T10 USA Nationals.
USA National Championship MAQ T10 2021, May 21st to 23rd, 2021 at Central Broadwood Cricket Stadium.
Registration open. Registration fee $1,000.
Well, welcome back. And the next big item on the agenda after the President's Cup will be the MAQ T10 tournament, the USA Nationals. Very popular tournament, 7 years now, going strong. So that is, in my opinion, the second biggest tournament after the US Open in the United States. And that takes place pretty soon. And Mark, I'm sure you're very excited about that whole arrangement coming into place. 5 years now, you have changed it to the T10 model, which is very popular as well. And you see a lot more interest coming in with, the players hitting on more sixes. They have to be more aggressive because it's T10 cricket. I'm sure you're really, really excited about that T10 tournament.
Yeah, as you know, we've been roadmap in USA for all these years, last 20 years, and promoting cricket. Then national got shut down 2007 years ago, and we was hosting since the national championship, and we did 2 years on the T20 national USA national championship. Now we changed the format, MAQ T10 USA national championship, and 5 years ago. And every year's excitement's coming up because we have the tournament US Open T20, MAQ T20 in US Open, and T10 is going to be more fast version game for the USA players, and they have more opportunity to more teams can be played because US Open have limited teams players, teams been participating to play. So national have a lot of teams come and play. And as you know that 10 hours you can recognizing it, most of them who's the best players is there. Very excitement. We have national and national, international. We allow them. Only the reason we putting an international in national team and Canadian players and some other, because we want to be our national players comparable cricket. So we can see that they are comparable. So we can select that players to US Open and other leagues. So we don't want to have total nationally concept is, so our national USA National Championship, they allowed to have national, international players all participating in play. So we have comparable cricket. We have before and there, if you can see it, they was playing local talents, and with the local, when they playing international scale, they got failed. So we decided, and our national USA National Championship is total different than any other national championship been hosted in USA. We have Canadian players, we have Caribbean players, and come and play USA National Championship. T10, very successful for last 5 years, and this coming up on the May. And because nothing happening, if you look at it, none of them the tournaments happening here except we hosting in last few years, if you look at it, and the last 20 years, if you look at it, USA Cricket. We've been playing, putting monies together, financials act together, and this is a tournament is second on the line after US Open. We have international scale US Open, national championship is the second line opportunity for the players, and we can show them talent performance, and they will be participating in US Open. So it's coming on May, and enjoying on MAC TV, watch them up and see the best other talents we can find one.
Well, Mark, I want to thank you for being with us this morning. I want to inform our viewers that the chairman will be with me every week for our weekly update on all matters concerning Cricket Council USA. So next week he'll be speaking on a number of topics: the World Cup, the Veterans World Cup, the US Open, and all other issues. So every week you can join Mark Qureshi and myself as we bring you all the updates right here on your favorite cricket station, MAQ TV.
Thank you, Vinod. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your